Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the White Sox hosting the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are minus 184 on the money line. The White Sox are plus 154. The over-under is 8.5 runs. The Blue Jays, laying a run and a half on the run line, are minus 110, meaning if you bet them that way, gotta win by 2 or more. And the White Sox, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 110, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you'd win. They lose the game by 1 run, you'd win. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to first pitch tomorrow. Berrios pitched once against the White Sox this season. 7 2/3, 1 run, no earned. They won 7-1. He struck out 5. Burke did not pitch against the Blue Jays last year or this year. Head-to-head, the Blue Jays are 7-3 against the White Sox in their last 10 meetings against them. The road team is 7-3. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The favorite winning by multiple runs on the run line is 6-4. There's been one one-run game in their last 10 meetings. The under has hit in the last 4 games that they've played against each other. The under is 7-3, and at 8.5 runs, the under is 6-4 in their last 10 meetings. 1 through 9 for the Blue Jays: Lukes, Springer, Guerrero, Bichette, Barger, Kirk, Wagner, Clement, and Schneider. 1 through 9 for the White Sox: Tauchman, Mietroth, Benintendi, Vargas, Teal, Sosa, Montgomery, Baldwin, and Rojas. It's supposed to be 75 degrees, 9-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, and no rain in tomorrow's game. The Blue Jays are 4-1 as a team in Berrios' last 5 starts. The over has hit in his last 2 starts. The over is 4-1 in his last 5. 6 innings pitched, 5.6 hits, 2.6 runs, 2.4 of which were earned, 4.4 strikeouts, 1.2 walks, 0.4 home runs, 89.8 pitches per game, 15.4 pitches per inning. And he's had 2 outings in his last 5 starts that he gave up a ton of runs. 6 versus the Yankees, 6 versus the Phillies. Obviously, and I'm not trying to toot the Yankees horn. They're playing like shit. But the Yankees offense is better than the White Sox offense. Maybe not recently, but on paper, at least it's supposed to be. The White Sox are 3-2 in Burke's last 5 starts. The over-under is 2-1. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 5.4 hits, 2.8 runs, 2.2 of which were earned, 5.8 strikeouts, 1.8 walks, 0.6 home runs, 88.2 pitches per game, 16.8 pitches per inning. And I'm curious if someone will try to trade for him. There's a handful of pitchers at the deadline that I think might get dealt because of how well they're pitching, even though they're on bad teams. The Blue Jays average 4.6 runs per game versus righties, 255 batting average, and 6.5 hits. The White Sox versus righties, 3.4 runs per game, 219 batting average, and 5.4 hits per game. And it seems like certain teams are just like farm systems for other teams. The White Sox had Cease, couldn't hold on to him. They had Crochet, couldn't hold on to him. And you look and see how they're doing on other teams. They had Sale, couldn't hold on to him. Just imagine if they had all 3 of those dudes still, how, looking at their rotation, how screwed you'd be. The Blue Jays are 9-1 in their last 10. The over is 6-4. The under is hitting their last 3. They are on an 8-game winning streak. 13 runs, 7 runs, 7 runs, 5 runs. 8 runs and a win, 4 runs and a win, 4 runs and a win, 3 runs and a win. The last 3 games that they've played have been 1-run games. For the White Sox, 5-5 in their last 10. The under is 8-2. 8 runs, 5 runs, 13 runs, 10 runs. 2 runs and a loss, 3 runs and a win, 10 runs and a win, 4 runs and a loss. I'm going to take the Blue Jays on the money line because they're hot. I'm going to take the White Sox getting the runs, and I'm going to go under because Burke really hasn't been pitching terribly. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.